Dialog National. Today we are truly honored to have with us a Malaysian professional golfer who has proudly carried our nation's name on fairways, Rizal Amin. Rizal Amin is a seasoned professional who has competed in our professional golf of Malaysia PGM Tour and regional circuit, with a career highlighted by his PGM Tour Championship victory, proving his consistency, discipline, resilience in one of the most challenging sports in the world. Today, we are not just talking about golf, we are talking about mindset, discipline, pressure, and sacrifice he made for the nation. Welcome, Abang.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here. Really appreciate that.
Abang, before we start,
Yes.
we just want to get to a basic introduction about yourself,
Right.
Abang.
Okay.
So, can you introduce you to us and also to Dialog National's channel about your professional career and also a golfer?
Oh, sure. So my name is Rizal Amin. I'm from Malaysia, and I've been playing golf for about 32 years. I'm 42 now. I've been playing since I was 7. So I've been playing golf for 32 years. I've been playing professional golf for about 15 years. Yeah, so it's been a while. So I turned professional in 2009.
So, when did you identify yourself or choose golf as your profession?
Oh, so to be honest, golf wasn't in the picture. I mean, I played golf. My dad used to take me to the driving range and I just hit some balls and stuff. But I got really serious in the game when I was like 12, 13.
In the age of 12 years old and 13
12,
years
13 years old. I wanted to play competitive golf. But being a pro wasn't in my mind because I was playing other sports. I was swimming, I was doing tennis. So I was good at these two sports. So, but as when I was doing all that, was swimming and tennis, I also was playing golf at the same time. So, but I fell in love with golf more. The more I played it, the more I loved it. So I ended up dropping the swimming and tennis, and I just continued playing golf until now.
I understand.
So, yeah.
So, can you just explain to us your early lifestyle, Abang? Because from my understanding, you grew up in United States of America,
Yeah.
and you studied in a golf school, is it?
Yes.
So you started your primary school.
I started my primary school in America, high school, university, and those are my years in America.
So how do the golf schools in America shaped you, Abang?
Okay. So when I graduated, I went to a golf school called Professional Golfers Career College, which is you get a degree in golf business management. So basically, it teaches you the business of golf. This golf business it's not just about golf course and driving range. It's a whole what do you call this business? You got general managers, you got superintendent, which the guys that take care of the grass, and then range operators, and it's a lot of things going on. Yeah.
So is there any courses like that in Malaysia?
Yeah, it's pretty similar like in the U.S. You got your general manager, you got your superintendent, and then you got members, non-members. So yeah, it's the same thing,
Understand.
same exactly thing.
So I also get to know that you let go your professional golf card or holding something of United States, and you came back to our country, the motherland of yours.
Yeah. So the goal was to just stay in the U.S. and play in the U.S. But my dad wanted me to come home and play more at home and stuff like that. Because when I was in the States, I didn't see my dad that much. I mean, I see him once in a while, but because I was living there and he was in and out a lot. So he wanted me to come here and play out here. So I've decided to leave and come back here.
So you don't see it as a sacrifice because you was in a first world country where golfers are more highlighted and get more media attention. But you came back to Malaysia. May I know why? Is
Yeah.
it because of your father?
Um, Number one is my father because he's here, and my mom also is here, so that's why I'm here. Secondly, this is home. Even though I've lived in America for so long, Malaysia is always my home. Regardless of wherever I'm at, this is always home. You can never have, you can never live in another country feel like it's home. This is home. Everything is here. Yeah.
So you love our country so much.
Yeah, I love Malaysia. We are a multiracial country. We're a melting pot. And we're growing. And yeah, and the food. Who doesn't love the food? It's like you got all kind of variety of food. So what's not to like? Yeah.
Okay. So now I would like to go to personal lives of Abang.
All right.
Abang, I get to know when I did a research about you
Yeah.
in our even ChatGPT speaks about you, Abang. Okay, and the first things when we search about you, it comes out that bounce back and sacrifice that you have done. Secondly, about the pillars which you had. Your sister was your first KD, if I'm not mistaken.
She carried it for me for a few events. Yeah.
So the entire family of yours sacrificed for your golf career.
Yeah, you can say that, especially my mom and dad. Both of them, working class people, and they put everything, their time and effort, just for me to become a golf professional, and also for my sister to become a golf professional. So my sister is also a golf professional. So they sacrificed a lot. Both my parents sacrificed a lot for us, to become a golf professional. And to become a golf professional, it's not easy. It's a long, lonely journey road. The reason why I say that is because other sports, you got your team. Golf is an individual sport, so you travel it by yourself, and and you kind of do your own thing, and the practicing, the playing, and then stuff like that. So it's a different kind of journey. Yeah.
So basically, from my understanding as well, golf is about mental strength.
Yes.
Not only just physical strength, but there will be a lot of mental strength needed.
Right.
So how did you prepare yourself? And I heard that you went through very hard times, and even my researchers tell me that you had you lost your brother,
Right.
and then you bounced back. And the moment you lost your brother was you actually your golf career just dropped by points and your
Right.
rankings and things. So how did you get back, Abang?
Oh, losing a family member or losing someone that's pretty close to you it's tough. I took a 1 year break from golf. Took care of him for 1 year because he had cancer, and but it also made me look at life differently. It's not about golf. It's about the time you spend with your family and stuff. And the thing is like when I see my brother, even though he has cancer, he still put a smile on his face, and he's still like cheering up, even though he's in pain. And that encouraged me to be like, hey, whatever happens or whatever I do in golf, I just go out there and play and just have fun. There's no point to get angry, no point to get upset. And when I see my brother who's in pain, and he's smiling and laughing and stuff, so yeah, it takes you in a different perspective in life, and how you see things. Yeah.
You feel so.
Yeah.
But how did you build your confidence level, Abang? After 1 year letting go your sports and coming back to the same place, how did you build your confidence level on those things?
I think when my late brother passed away, I took a bit of time talk to some of my friends in the States, you know, mentally, like how to overcome things and how do I get back to where I need to be. And yeah, it's my support system. Your support system is the most important. You need to have a strong support system. If you don't have a strong support system, it's going to break you. No matter how tough you are or how hard you are, but when you don't have a good support system, it'll break you down. So I had a good support system. I had good friends, my family. So, you know, talking, encouraging, keeping things positive. Yeah, that's how I bounced back and went out there and play again.
You won Malaysian PGM championship after that incident, am I right?
Yeah. So I played two events. One was like a mini tour, pro tour. It was hosted by a friend of mine, Sean Liu. He had a golf. He set up a mini tour for the pros, so I won that one. And then the other one was PGM
PGM, yes.
match play. I won that one, and that was the last one. Yeah. And to me, I think what I went through with my brother for 1 year, I kind of like didn't force the issue when I play. I just kind of go out there and play and just let it happen. Whatever happens, happens, you know, and just kind of just play and have fun. That's all I was thinking about. Yeah. And yeah, having that win was a big plus for me, you know, because I know my brother was up there looking up to me. So yeah, which is nice. Winning two events was really nice. Yeah, after going through a hard 1 year with my brother.
Yeah, actually, we are so delighted, and also I'm so happy and also proud of you because you let go something bigger and you came back to Malaysia with all the hardship, and you make our nation proud in the international arena and also in Malaysian circuits, and you are continue doing it.
Right.
Okay, can I ask you another sensitive question?
No problem.
Okay, what did you understand basic life lessons from playing golf?
So golf, the game, it's GOLF, game of life first. So it's like life also, there's up and downs. Same with golf. Golf is always up and down. So it teaches you the same thing. When you're in trouble, you try to find solution. You know, when you have issues, you try to find. Same thing with golf. When you have issues, you go to the driving range, you fix the problem, and then you go out there and play again. Even when you play, you gotta use your head. You know, critical thinking, how you manage yourself in the golf course. Same thing in life, how you manage your life. You know, so it's the same thing. Yeah, that's what I like about golf. Golf is not like, there's days where you play so good, and then there's days where you don't play good. So how you control your emotion, how you control your attitude, it's all that. So golf is similar to being
It's
life.
so you're saying it's a complete package.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing, Abang, right now, although you're playing as a pro, but you're also running classes for our Gen Zs and also Gen Alphas, and there's not a lot of professional golfers are doing this, but you are doing this for our nation. Why, Abang?
Actually, there is people that are teaching. There's a lot of golf coaches out there, and you got to understand, different coaches, different style of teaching, different style of approaching. But like for me, I love the game so much. I really love the game so much. It's not a. I think people are gonna think I'm crazy. I don't do this for the money. People's like, oh, why? Because to me, it's like you gotta love what you do. That the money will come, you know.
Eventually.
But if you do it for the money, there's no purpose.
I got see that highlights of you teaching kids, and you run some basic classes for free. But you need to spend the money for the golf course and also the driving range.
There's some. I mean, it depends on on whos I'm teaching. For example, I've got a chance to go to Terengganu and teach. So these are all kampong kids, and and their parents are not well off, but they love golf. And the person that called me said, "Hey, I have a driving range. I got these kids. They've never seen like a golf pro or have any professional teachings and stuff like that." So I said, "Okay, it's okay. You just pay me for my combination, and I'll go there." So I went there. And I teach them for 5 days, and I absolutely loved it because they were using clubs when I was still in high school. And the best part about it, they just made use of what they had, and they did good. And the passion they have in the game, it's amazing. Yeah, and they practice so hard when I'm there, and until I had to tell them like, "Hey, stop," because we were doing it from 9 to 5. Okay, we started at 9 a.m. and we finish at 5 p.m. and they still want to continue practice. I say, "Hey, no, relax. You gotta take it easy." But that's what I like. I like to see kids like this, very passionate, and they want it, and none of them was forced to play or nothing. They just love to play, and I love working with them. These kampong kids are different, man. They built different. Their attitude, their semangat is totally different. Yeah, I'm not saying city kids are not good, but just these kampong kids, the way how they're like so amazed. I didn't know this. I didn't know, and teaching them new things, and like how to approach the game, and how to play the game. And so, yeah, I absolutely loved it. And that was, I think, the best highlight of my golf teaching was to go to Terengganu and help these kids. Yeah, and I absolutely loved it. And I'll do it again. Yeah, I'll do it again. Yeah.
Another question, Abang. See, nowadays kids prefer to be on phone than prefer to be on driving range or any field playing football or futsal or any other games. So you are saying the kampong kids, they are good. But like me, I play golf in my phone. Besides that, I don't know how to play in a driving range
Right.
or things. So what will be the advice to coming generation like Gen Zs or Gen Alpha? What should be all the advices to the parents? How to bring them? Because when I talk to a lot of parents, they think golf is very expensive game. That's what middle class or B40s mindset. But do you think it's right to have such mindset, or there is opportunity or also options to play golf in moderate average pricings?
Okay. During my time, yes, it's more for like the high end people and that play golf. Like the B40s. They don't look at it because for them, it's like, oh, golf, it's only for the rich and rich and famous, and we don't belong there. But I think now golf is for everyone. Anyone can play. Either you're B40 or everybody can play golf. Not necessarily just to go to the golf course. You can go to the driving range, hit golf balls, and also there's golf courses now that our prices are pretty reasonable, that people can go out and play and enjoy. I think it's just need to promote it even more, that to the people like, hey, golf is, anyone can play, everyone can play and stuff. It's not just for the rich and famous.
Understand. So what is the difference between those days kids and nowadays kids?
Okay. Like during my time, I think for us, when we want to look for things, we have to open the books. We got to read more critical thinking, more thinking outside the box. Now with this Generation Z and Alpha, they are so digital immersed. When I say digital immersed, it's like, I don't know the answer. I just go to Chat GPT. I get the answer. So there's no critical thinking. They don't think outside the box. And what scares me is that when I teach these generation kids, it's like, okay, example, I have a kid goes play a golf tournament. So I told him, okay, minor issues, you can fix it yourself because you know, and I'll show you what to do and stuff like that. But the problem is that these kids are so codependent on, like the ChatGPT or someone to like, oh, help me out, like an example, like my student had a minor issues, straight away call me, oh, coach, I don't know what to do, I'm, and say, okay, send me the video, let me see. I say, hey, look, this is just a minor issue, you can fix it yourself. So they're so codependent on these kind of things, and sometimes they don't think outside the box. That's the scary part for me. Yeah, they're so dependent on this digital thing, like, because now everything is just one click, you can get everything, so that's what scares me.
Beside golf schools, right? My question here will be: can these normal golf classes be implemented into the co-curriculum of our syllabus? Is it possible to be done?
Yes, definitely. I think it's the best thing to have golf as part of the curriculum, because that's where you build, you do development. That's when you find talents, then you bring them and groom them to become golfers.
Because right now only the Scholar Science or Scholar Sukan,
Right.
they have this kind of syllabus in their
Right.
co-curriculum.
Right.
Beside than that, other normal like Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan Tamil or Sekolah Kebangsaan, they don't have that in their syllabus.
Yeah.
So this can be done.
Can be done.
Okay.
So even in the US, they have some schools that have golf, as a curriculum. So they bring in a coach, and a golf coach, and then during the PE time or after school, they kind of see whoever wants to play golf. They sign up and they go to the field and just use the football field. You don't need to use a real golf ball. You can there's a rubber ball. They can use that, and yeah.
So when there is a will, then it can be done.
Oh, definitely.
Understand. So another question will be, if you're given a chance to do some changes in our sports ministry by bringing up or uplifting a golf golf academy, what will be the options Abang look into?
I think we need to have the right people to manage and develop for development. You need the right people. I think right now, the people that are in it, they don't understand the game. Maybe they play the game, but they just don't know the depth and in about the game. So you need someone that has been in the game, has been in it, journeyman, that knows the game, to be in there to like help direct on how to manage and develop. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
So Abang, another question will be, so right now you are not continuing playing in professional level, is it?
No, I don't.
Because you are already in teaching.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're given a chance to go back, you want to choose teaching or playback, what will be your options, Abang?
Oh,
Which one you will choose?
That's a tough one. I still love playing.
Okay.
I still have passionate to playing, and sometimes when I play with my friends, and I play good, and they're like, "Hey, man, you can still play. Why don't you go play?" But that's the thing. When you want to become professional, there's a lot of sacrifices you got to do. A lot of things you got to put aside, and you got to focus. Eye on the prize. That means you want to win that trophy, and you just got to, like a 9 to 5 job, Yeah. wake up in the morning, do whatever you need, your routine for golf, and wake up in the morning and do it again.
You also spend your times in gym.
Yeah, it's more like in the gym is more like flexible work, work on your flexibility and your mobility, and that's what we do. I mean, we don't go to the gym to like lift heavy weight and be bulky. It's more like trying to be lean and trying to be flexible. Yeah.
So for classes, how did you prepare mentally when you approach these kind of kids? Because you're teaching all the young kids.
Yeah. So what I've gone through from a junior all the way to college level, club level, college level, amateur level, and then professional. I want to teach these kids, like, I don't want them to do the same mistake like what I did. So we're always planning. So all my juniors, I'm always planning for them, so like that there'll be no issues. So
You set a timetable for them.
yes, because the problem is they don't have like planning. They just kind of, I just want to go play, I'll go. So we need to plan ahead. So I always want to plan it and make sure that everything's all in order for them. And so whatever mistake that I do, okay, I see that they were doing the same thing what I did, so we're going to change that and we're going to work on it.
Another thing, this is for our viewers and also listeners.
Right.
Abang, if we, Dialog National, would like to arrange some preschools and also primary school students to play basic golf, to learn basic golf, will Abang come and support us?
Oh, most definitely. Like I said before, I love this game so much. That's the reason why I do it. If anyone that comes up to me, hey, I want to learn golf, or hey, can you come and support for a good cause? Yeah, I definitely come. Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely.
Thank you for your words.
Yeah.
Another thing, because from my understanding, you never gave any interview or podcast entire Malaysia until today. So you came all the way to support a small channel which just had 100 subscribers. But I have seen your interviews in United States in professional radio stations. So thank you so much from us. And my co-host Fatli also would like to thank you because you are willingly came and gave us. We just reached you 2-3 days ago and say, hey guys, come on, man, I will do it for you all.
Yeah, like to me, I like these kind of things. These podcasts that's just coming up, and showing support and giving them support. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
The last question from me will be, do Malaysian golfers getting same highlights or getting the same respect as other professional sportsmen outside?
Yeah, I think now you can see it, and you can see a lot of new young talents coming up, and they're playing great on the big tours, and it's good to see them playing good on tour, and so they're getting the respect from other peers, yeah, they do.
Okay, thank you, Abang. Do you want to tell anything to our next generation kids about golf or anything?
Yeah, to me is like, for the kids out there, be a kid, enjoy it, love it. Don't be on the phone too much because you're going to miss out a lot of things. So go out there, have fun with your friends, and enjoy being a kid. Don't be sitting at home and just playing with your phone.
Make your hands dirty and
Yes.
on stuff.
Right.
Okay, I understand. Thank you so much, Abang.
No
Thank you
problem.
for coming.
No problem.
And we are honored, and Dialog National is very honored to get an opportunity to make a podcast with you and host you.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. It's been great.
Thank you.
All right.